news coming in over the attack on Bangladesh temple. Now the Ministry of External Affairs has issued a statement registering a strong protest. Now this statement by the Ministry of External Affairs says, and I'm quoting, "We have noted with serious concern the attack on a puja mandap in Tanti Bazaar in Dhaka and the theft at the revered Jeshoreshwari temple at Satkhira. There are deplorable events. They follow a systematic pattern of desecration and damage to temples and deities that we have witnessed over several days now. We call upon the government of Bangladesh to ensure the safety and security of Hindus and all minorities and their places of worship, especially during this auspicious festive time." Ministry of External Affairs now issuing a strong statement over the temple attacks in Bangladesh. Let's go across to Niranjan, who is joining us on the phone line. Niranjan, a very good afternoon to you. Of course, the Ministry of External Affairs issuing this statement after several attacks on temples and attacks on the minority community of Hindus in Bangladesh, and also after this crown that Prime Minister Modi had gifted to Jeshoreshwari Kali temple was stolen. What are your reactions?
Well, the MEA is taking strong note. In fact, it's not the first time. Ever since there was this coup, this takeover, this regime change in Bangladesh, India has had several concerns because we have seen with alarming frequency the kind of attacks that have happened on Hindus and the kind of statements that have been coming in from different Muslim groups, radical groups in Bangladesh. And looking at what has happened first after the regime change, the threat to Hindus, and now the attacks. And this is not the first time that there have been attacks on the puja mandaps in Bangladesh. Let's also tell our viewers that in the past couple of years, Republic TV has been reporting, and the Republic Media Network has been reporting relentlessly on the repeated attacks on puja mandaps. In fact, a few years back, there was a full-blown riot, which we also covered in great detail. Now, the MEA and the government of India has taken serious concern on this attack on a puja mandap in Tanti Bazaar, Dhaka, and the theft of the revered Jeshoreshwari Kali temple at Satkhira. Like you mentioned, the Prime Minister had also been there in the past, and we covered that live. So you'll have those pictures as well when the Prime Minister, was there. And the MEA says these are deplorable events. They follow a systematic pattern of desecration, damage to temples and deities that we have witnessed over several days now. We call upon the government of Bangladesh to ensure the safety and security of Hindus and all minorities and their places of worship, especially during this festive and auspicious time. Now, it is important to note that the Yunus regime, of course, helped by America, they have been able to sort of, garner this sympathy among the radicals. And it's ironic that the radicals have again, and led by the Jamaat, have again taken over the Bangladesh regime. They're literally running the government, calling the shots. Even as Yunus tries to portray that he's a very secular man, etc., the fact is that these radicals continue to threaten Hindus, to attack Hindus and Hindu temples. So India is watching the situation closely. These are the reactions that we have, and we'll keep tracking this story closely.
Right. Well, thanks, Niranjan, for joining us and sharing your opinions on the statement that has now been issued by the government of India. With that, viewers are now going to move on.